Yeah, I'm recording back to back to back, just to, I guess. Anyways, hello everyone, Noir 1013 here, and whoa, I want this to end. I want this to end. Continue, I guess. You're walking. No, that's Discord. Don't take cat home. No, okay. Feed cat. Check around the area. Spare. Are you sure? Spare. Must be starving. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught the prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Fuck! You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey now. We starts to tremble again. Mouse is reluctant. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall, but you don't pay it much mind. Don't flinch as the giant paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back and back, and a life spared. In this one, we just got fucking devoured. Okay. Continue. You're walking, or feed. Not yet? Okay. Look around the area. Same thing. Okay, let's leave. Carnival, I guess. You spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, pharaoh boat, rides you've been on before. Hoops, coins, hoops, coin toss, balloon tarts, games you played before, cake, popcorn, cotton candy, food you've eaten before, all the things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories, and then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet. It's still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should go home for the day. When you stop in your tracks, you see something new. An attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors? Sounds kinda lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? Do something else, I guess. Now what? Okay. Enter the maze. You enter the maze. Few rooms in, you notice the mirrors aren't all weird. Somehow, some just show you looking back at yourself, a little bored, a lot tired, and also very, very... Maybe this was a mistake. Why did you ever think going to the maze of mirrors was a good idea, even with something new to experience? I can't do this today. You turn around to head back the way you came, only to bump to a mirror. Ow! Where's the exit? Tried only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized that the only way you came in is completely gone. Okay, don't panic. I just have to keep moving forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down and pick it up. What's this doing here? Your hands rest a worn-looking flashlight. Curious? You flick it on. Huh. It doesn't look very... Crap! The lights! Did the power go out, or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe call the police. Your phone's dead. Of course! You grip the flashlight in your hand. It's the light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know that there's probably not that much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst case scenario and feel your way out, pardon me. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer. Welcome to the Mirror Maze. Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? No, but I have some questions. What would you like to know? What? Can you turn off the flash, please? Of course. Flash off. Okay, so this is like the settings. Oh, alright. Your flashlight will give you 7 chances now, and the flash will last longer. Is that better? Can you let me go? Your question forfeit is denied. Let me out of here! Screaming is not allowed in the maze. Can you tell me about the maze again? As you wish. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. Oh, once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you see a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the paths before a second, and also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are and you will reach the next room. Fortunately, they're not the only things in here. It is highly suggested that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left, go center, or go right. The choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths leads to a mirror or something else, it is recommended you stay put, and just maybe, it will work itself out. Now for your navigation tools. Fuck! The flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. It only give you a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5-7 times, so try not to use it up all at once. Okay, you can keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left, and your lives up to the right. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Why only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. You won't take much to damage yourself beyond repair. And besides, you're human, and humans usually only have 1 life, yes. And yet here, you get 3. Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Let's reset the settings. You got it. This game's way too easy. Is that so? There. All done. Wait, what did you do? You'll see. Something tells me that we only have 1 life and possibly very limited flashes. I'm going to reset the thing. Game's too hard. Oh, alright. Your flashlight will give you 7 chances now, and the flash will last longer. Is that better? I don't want want to play this. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Never. Okay, next room. Right. Okay, next room. Left. Okay, so this is how. So we're okay. Stay. This room feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Left, 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 left. Okay, next room. Let's stay put. This room feels off. Just wait. Center. Next room. Right. 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 Fucking hell, this is terrifying. Okay, we're supposed to stay. Left. Okay, so... Right. Okay, so I was just overthinking. Nope, I'm gonna stay put. This room feels off, yep. There, you see it, the exit. You run forward as you do. The scenery shifts slightly at first, but you're running too fast to drop yourself from colliding into the glass. Except, you quite don't go into the glass. You don't exactly collide it with it either. Simply pass through it. On the other side, you see an endless white void and... What the yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around, aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless they don't even acknowledge your presence. Try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, a familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you. You can't make out the sound. Tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark. Then you watch it helplessly as it disappears completely. No, I'm gonna see what this is. You're trapped. Well, with only yourself as company. You beat the maze! Okay, yes, I need help. Once again, okay. Is that so? There, all done. Okay, let's go. Fuck! Stay. Center. Nope. You're not getting me, bitches. Nope. Nope, stay. Left. Center. Stay. Right. Center. Right. Flashlight. Nope. Stay. You see at the exit. Okay, so nothing really changed. No, don't even know you. No need. Okay. No need to get snippy. Then let's begin. Okay, let's see what happens. Ow, not that way. Ow, not that way. Ow, not that way. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes turn bright, burn from the sun brightness. As your mid vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. The reflections all grotesque in unique ways. Nothing like you. But they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump into the mirror. You feel a hand firmly grip your shoulder. Chomp. There's a sharp pain in your other shoulder. You rip yourself looking to see the same thing leaning out of the mirror. The face has no features, save for a large gaping mouth stained with your blood. Looking forward in a panic, you realize that the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you came in and far from is long gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you swear the mirrors are getting closer and closer and closer. Your horrifying reflections look hungrier and hungrier and hungrier. You failed the maze. Yeah, I figured that was an ending. Awesome gamer. Oh. Whoa, you beat the maze on hard mode? Holy cow, you're a real gamer. No, I'm not. Okay, so I guess um continue. You're walking, yada yada. Um leave. Ignore. Movie, I guess. Old theater. Leave the theater. It's 2. Okay, so this time we just kept moving as much as we could, and then we confronted the stranger. But after that, he just turned around and gave us the weirdest, the most fucking weirdest grin we ever gave, with like staticky eyes and like nya 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 like like some chant or some sort. This time, I'm gonna leave. Feeling uncomfortable, you decide to leave the theater. There's still time enough in the day to do something else. Now what? New cinema. You don't know why, but you don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming, you, pardon me, you join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random. Okay, we saw this all before. Like this. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is too weird. You immediately get out of here. Gather your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop, all the chanting stops, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnaturally intense scrutiny, but you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze, even worse, on the staircase. All their heads have turned directly to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, make clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had even minutes ago. Identical frown lines digging between their brows. As you keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab you from behind. But no one does. You don't even hear any of them get up. You exit the theater holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and that theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling to the door as you gulp in huge gasps of air. You expect to feel relief as your breath calms, but you feel a sense lingering sense of dread that's only spikes when you finally notice it, as well as its source. You looked up, and your stomach sinks. All the people in the lobby of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you, and they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you can start to hear the faint sound of a cat's meowing behind you, or maybe even a kitten's. Doesn't matter, you just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide with your back against it until you're sitting on the floor. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. No home. Your heartbeat calms, and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed trying to fall asleep. Maybe it was all just a bad dream, as you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares of glaring eyes. As you try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Black sheep. At least they didn't die this time, eh? At least we didn't die. Just hated, I guess. Okay, so I guess we need to now feed cat some or play. One more. You're walking. Yeah. Take this fucking thing. Responsible adults. What's this? Not ready. Feed. Not yet. Okay. What is this, like in demo? I don't know. Play. Check pockets. You dig into your pockets. String. Hang out and do something else. Play. Look around the area. Try something else. Maybe this concept was too cat for. Hang out and do something else. Feed. Not yet. Okay. Check pockets. Okay, no. Oh, I haven't done this. Go inside. You decide to cut your losses and head inside. Your sins weigh down on you, but you're only a human. What more can you do? Jeez. Try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. You consider preparing dinner. But how can you enjoy it knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged. You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. You forego the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. Your mind races, but you can't really think of any immediate solution that requires more money. You wish there was anything you could do to make things right. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy. You try to lift one to see what's going on, but what raised you out of the water wasn't a pair of legs. It's a fish tail. You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you're hallucinating from the stress. You try to climb out of the tub to cool your head. Maybe, but instead of your hand rising up to brace itself, a wet fin plops out from the rim. It's too weak to hold your weight, and you're so startled by the sight, making you slip and smack your head into the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You're awake, you think, anyways. You open your eyes, and you're underwater. You must have slid underneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively, except not really. Bubble simply floats up from your mouth, up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know your bathtub isn't that big. Did you shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drowned yet. You swim to the edge of the tub to see the truth in your shadow's silhouettes. You've been turned into a fish? This isn't possible. You don't get time to ponder this, unfortunately, because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers at you from beyond the water surface. And then you realize this is the answer. This is how you're meant to atone. With a heavy heart, you swim to the surface. The cat scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and onto the bathroom tiles. As you flop around gasping for air, or water, you realize the cat isn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You can hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look at the cats before closing your eyes and accepting your fate, as the cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh. You find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed all of them. And even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. Your efforts, your life, all of it, amounted to nothing. Ending 25, Seafood Sacrifice. Okay, so that was the one more. Yeah, that was going to be the one more. Thank you all so much for watching. I guess this is starting to become I'm getting used to this, I guess. And I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching.